It's the Eagles and the Rams, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, I know you're excited about this one. That's because it's shaping up to be a pass-heavy showcase for these QBs.
Kate, keep your Eagles.
Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And bringing them out as a former fifth-rounder from South Carolina. And before that, Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
You know, one thing I get a little tired of around draft time, Kate, is hearing all these people say, oh, he can make every throw. He can make every throw. Technically, sure. Every guy that's drafted can make every throw, but how special are those throws? How much accuracy? How much zip? When it comes to Spencer Rattler, dude's got a live arm. It isn't the arm or the skill set that saw him fall to the fifth round. It was some of the ups and downs in college. And when given a chance and the right supporting cast, he does have elite arm talent.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Finds his target, Mason. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's Rattler. He's got Bellinger. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
He'll throw it yet again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down. He gets this one in Nakua. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Pickup of 2 here. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Rattler setting to throw. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
He fires one deep down the right sideline.
think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
On comes Joshua Carty in the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Sly's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Evans now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
I think we could give him a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. All on the 45, 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This is reeled in by Leggett. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the pistol, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down. Now an inside give to Walker. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel, 3rd down. Now Hurts. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Walker running to the right. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Here's Hurts. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. We'll see what they choose to do. It's 4th and real short inside the red zone. A give up the gut to Walker. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Walker. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Hurts running the offense at max speed here. Trying again, Walker. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles finish up their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays. But when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. He's contained at the line for no gain. Cooper to Jean with the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
3rd and long for him here. He's got time here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 35. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Eagles are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. Nice return there, 15 yards gained. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield.
73,
Walker on 1st down. Juke the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Great.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Silver, set.
Staying with Walker. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings them to third down.
Alpha, alpha, alpha.
It's Walker on the give. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Hurts running the offense at max speed here.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Running with Walker again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hurts now from the gun. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Walker. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points.
That penalty is declined.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Rattler. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. This is ahead for about 5. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. From the 45 on 2nd down. Getting out to his left. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Eagles get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
First down throwing for Hurts. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Trying to work quickly now. On 1st down, Hurts. Warren's got it, complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Walker is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Rattler to the air now. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. He's got a gain of 6 there. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Able to find Nakua here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw, Rattler. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Rattler, finding Davis. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Rattler setting to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
That's complete till he gets. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains in this half. First down, ball at the 36.
No contact. No contact.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! And the Rams will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touch. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Good. 63. No good.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, bang. No touch.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
No touch, set. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
His pass caught by Nakua. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He beams one, deep right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. The Rams are set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
They go with Walker here. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and...
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This is reeled in by Leggett. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. They're set up at the 35 now. Running is Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Great, set. No touch.
Now Walker. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
No touch, set. No touch.
The give now to Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Dump off to his fullback. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be third down.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
To the ground with Walker. And he's got this down to the 40.
Hey, let's go.
Offense working quickly.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
No touchdown.
On the carry, it's Walker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on fourth.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
No touchdown.
They just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for them. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Great, sir. No touchdown.
Back to throw, Hurts. On the move, headed. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they won't do it. So that falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 43. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Rattler. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Third and just 2 to go. Now Rattler. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Rattler. Edwards got it. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Out Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Rattler back to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. First down from the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. From the 16. Chased out to his right. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. Offense in the hurry up here. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Rattler to the air now. Able to hit Mason, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Rams trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Back now, pressure on its way. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams make it an 11-point ball game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Great. Set. Kyle left, Yeti.
This is Walker on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. New set of downs for him at the 38.
No touch, set. Man. No touch.
A give up the gut to Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Crowd left, Yeti. No touch.
Walker running to the right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
No touch.
Walker on first down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
No touch, set.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
No touch.
Staying with Walker. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
No touch.
Walker has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
No touch that. No touch.
Trying again, Walker. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing is Rattler. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
In the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, got to count on those being efficient and effective.
3rd and long for him here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. That one vehemently swatted away. And that brings up 4th and long.
Ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So for Brock Ewers,